Hi everyone, here's Mark Gill, Mr. Gill with Jung Kwon Martial Arts here in Asheville, North Carolina. We know how difficult it's been with COVID and all of the stay-at-home plans, and of course all the things that we've had to do to just kind of accommodate with all the things going on. Of course, one of those things is that we shouldn't have to lax in training. So one of the things I want to do tonight is just do a real simple introductory class, not just to our class members, but to everyone here in the community here in Asheville. But we'd just love to open this up and just share with you some of the fun that we have here at Jung Kwon Martial Arts Academy. So to just kick it off, my name is Mark Gill. I'm one of the instructors here at Jung Kwon Martial Arts, and we do a traditional Taekwondo. And I have many years of background in Taekwondo as well as other martial arts, Kempo and Kung Fu as well. But for tonight, we're just going to focus on a few things. So one of the things we want to do is we want to stay active. So to stay active, we want to stretch out. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we want to stand with our feet about shoulder width apart. All right? And now as you stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, just let your hands flop down. Just let them flop down and just kind of bring them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now as you're doing this, just kind of inhale and exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. There you go, that's good. Now we're going to do a side-to-side rotation. We're just going to start with our hips, okay? So we're going to lead with our hips, and we're going to lead, and then we're going to rotate back. But now we're just going to let our arms be a little floppy. So we're just going to rotate back and forth. And what we're doing here is we're just kind of loosening up our hips, loosening up our spinal column, letting our shoulders be a little bit loose, and just letting our body just kind of feel the sensation of centrifugal force in our arms, and just letting our body move. So then we'll just do this a couple times. And now we're also going to do what I like to call skiing or long running. So you're just going to go back and forth, sideways and pedals like this, up and down, really pulling it back on the backswing and then pulling it way back on the upswing. So you're getting a full motion here. There you go. Good. Okay. Now just relax your shoulders. Now put your hands on your hips. And now just make barrel circles with your hips. Big barrel circles with your hips. Go the opposite direction now. There you go. And now just kind of bring your legs back together. And now what I want you to do is bring your feet close together a little bit, all right? So watch your balance if you're having a little bit of a hard time with balance. Okay if your feet are a little bit far apart, but try to get them as close as you can. What I want you to do is leave your legs straight, and you're just going to put your arms up in the air, and you're going to bend over. Now if you're not really flexible, go ahead and support yourself by putting your hands on your knees, all right? Because I don't want you to put too much stress on your lower back. But then go down as far as you can. And just stretch down to the floor if you can make it. And if you can, just hold it there for a minute. And as you hold it, just give yourself a little exhalation. And then let your breathing be normal again. Now bend your knees, and then start to roll with your hips, and roll your back up until you straighten yourself up nice and straight. Try that one more time. So raise your hands nice and high. Keep your legs straight. Now again, if you're not very flexible, stop yourself on your knees. But now reach down forward. And again, if you can only reach to your shins, reach to your shins. That's perfectly fine. And go down as far as you can. And just hold it for a moment. Breathe into it. Now bend your knees, let your hips drop down, and then let your body rotate in as you straighten. Awesome. And now go ahead and spread your feet apart a little bit farther. a little bit wider than shoulder distance. And now go ahead and do a side. Take your hand over the top of your head and then go to the side. And now go the opposite direction. One more time. And 2 more times. There you go. Good job. Okay. Now, from here, reach down to between your legs, keeping your legs straight if you can. Now again, if you can only go down a little ways, grab onto your knees. I don't want you to put too much stress on your body more than you need to. But go down, if you can touch in the middle, that's great. And just go ahead and push forward a little bit and bend. And now, those of you who have been in my beginner class, you know we like to walk forward to 2 or 3 steps on our hands. 2, 3. And now we do a little push-up. And now we walk back. 1, 2, 3. And you really feel yourself push into that. Walk forward again. 1, 2, 3. Do a little push-up. Back up. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Good job. Now, coming back up, put your hands on your hips. Bring your feet together a little bit. Now push your hips forward, bending your hip, turning backwards. And forward one more time. Now take your feet a little bit wider this time. Reach down to the middle. And now, just feel yourself in that posture. Hold it for a minute. Now again, walk forward 2 or 3 hand steps. 1, 2, 3. Give a little push up. And then back. 1, 2, 3. And then go forward. 1, 2, 3. One more. Awesome. And then back. Now push it back. Feel yourself. Get that pull on the back of your legs a little bit. Not so much that you're going to hurt yourself. Now walk your feet back up. Walk your feet back up. Awesome, guys. So, it's always really important to make sure that we're doing something with our body and that we're stretching out a little bit. So always do that. And start at one part of your body and work your way down to the next. And use one part of your body to help give you a little extra weight to help push you to a little bit more comfortable level. And remember, the more often you do the stretching, the easier it gets. Your body becomes very adapted to it, and you start working much quicker. Now, the other things that we need to work on are our punches. So one of the things that we're going to want to work on is, we're just going to stand at shoulder width apart, and we're going to take our left hand, we're going to put our left hand out, sideways it looks like this, and we put our hand on our hip, right? And this is just for now, this is just kind of a place to hold it. And our left hand is out, and then we're just going to punch. And now we're going to punch again. So you'll notice that as one hand pulls in, the other hand goes out. And that's simultaneous. You'll also notice that as one hand is turned as it goes out, it then rotates all the way. So that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to take the hands really slowly, and we're just going to do a punch right to the middle section. So right to your middle section, and you're going to use yourself as your own target. And you're just going to really nice and slowly but smoothly punch 1. And now we're going to go 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, let's do 10 more. We're going to turn sideways so you can see me from the side this time. And now we're going to go just a little bit faster, but we still want to make sure we have a nice straight body. We're not tensing up our shoulders. Our shoulders are relaxed. Our hands are nice and relaxed. We have a slight bend in our knees, and nothing is straight, right? So everything is just slightly bent. Now again, to practice, we go 1, and one more practice, 2. Now we're going to speed up a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, guys can do it, let's try a double punch, alright? Ready? Double punch. 1, just like that, good. One more try. Here. Good job. Alright, now let's try it. 1, hey, hey, ha, hey, 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 hey. Good. You guys up for a three count? Can we do it? Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're finding this a little bit hard to follow, just do one punch per arm, okay? Ready? 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that again. Ready? 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, good. So now we'll do it on one count. Ready? 1, hey, hey, ha, hey, 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 hey. Good job. Shake it out. Good. Catch your breath. Now, the next thing we're going to do real quick, I'll be right back. We're going to add just a couple minutes because I want to show you a really simple technique that I want you guys to do. So, what you're going to do is you're going to keep your balance with one chair. You're going to use the other chair as the obstacle. So you're going to kind of set up like this, right? And then you're going to hang on to one chair, just hang on to the back, and then you're going to just bring your foot up 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our front kick. So for everyone who's familiar with it, let's go into a walking stance. And that's where our left leg is slightly forward, our right leg is back, and then we're going to grab onto the chair. And using our back leg, we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that whole thing again, but now we'll just do it in one motion. 1. There you go, just like that. Now let's do 2 count. 2. Good job. 3. 4. 5. 6. So make sure that you're bringing your knee all the way up. 7. Out, back in, and then down. 8. 9. 10. Up, out, back, then down. Let's go ahead and switch it on the other side real quick. And again, we're just going to kind of use it to get our balance. So again, we're just going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4. So one move, 1. Let's try it again. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, guys, that's it for today. So it's just a short, quick introductory class. Now, you can use the same technique on your roundhouse kicks and your reverse kicks as well. And these are also great for practicing your crescent kicks. I'll just show you, because now you have a set place that you can practice. Okay? And if you're going to do that one, I'd recommend 10. 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that maybe next time. But for now, thanks so much. We hope you're doing well. Stay safe, everyone. And thanks for tuning in. And we'll have some more classes coming up. Thanks again. This is Mr. Mark Gill from Jung Kwon Martial Arts Academy.